on the call. Okay, it's recording. You guys see that should be recording, right? Because I tried to record the one this morning and didn't. So the purpose of this training is let's talk about the trading plan and let's talk about the DDF strategy. All right. I am I am trading the trading plan and the DDF strategy with my own analysis, and it's working great for me. All right. So I hope to share with you guys some ideas so you guys can start trading the same way that I'm trading and start making money. Now, before we go, does anyone have any or very important question or something that you want to say that like you're still holding this, it's important for you, you really want to ask? That's the time. So before we start it, because when we start, it's going to be 2-3 hours. So any important question that you need to ask before we go, something that it's holding you back or something that you guys want to share, now is the time. As I finish my coffee, think about it. Nothing you want to ask? No? Okay. Necro, where are you from?
Hey, I'm from Romania, but I'm living in Germany.
Romania, living in Germany. All right. All right. I was in Germany many times in Nuremberg. You guys, you know Nuremberg, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, been there many times. Amazing place.
Yeah.
All right. Now, guys, let's do this. Again, I'm going to talk to you guys about the trading plan and the DDF. I'm going to start with the DDF, which is the simpler strategy that we have. Anyone can do it and is extremely profitable. All right. We're going to get this done because probably you're going to be able to retain this information up to like a few minutes. Then later, you're not going to retain anything else. So at least you're going to leave this training with the DDF ready to go. Okay. Right. Before we start the DDF, mindset to trade the DDF. Don't be afraid to take the stop. All right. The stop is there to protect your trade. So if it is going to stop, just stop. If you take the trade, listen how we're going to work with this stop. You take the trade, it's coming against you. It's dangerous because probably we took the trade in the end of the movement. It was a movement, we got the movement in the end, and then it's coming against us. So that's bad. If we take the trade and it's coming against us, that's it. We're going to check the stop on the place that the stop needs to be. I'm going to show you guys, and that's it. If you take the trade, it's moving on your direction, in your favor. 10, 15 points. We are talking about the Nasdaq, right? Break even. Don't give back. Break even. All right. And then when this thing starts going on your direction, bring the stop, bring the stop, bring the stop, losing straight, coming back, boom, you're out. All right. You don't need to do perfect trades to make 100 points per trade. It doesn't make sense. Not in scalping. If we were doing swing trade, if we were doing something different, it's okay. But we are not doing that. We are trading scalping. So we take the trade, got some money on the momentum, exit the trade with money on our pockets, and that's it. That's how it works. All right. Don't let a good trade to become into a negative trade. It doesn't make any sense because we are trading momentum. So you could be on the last moment of that trade. All right. So pay attention on this thing. Okay. And don't think much. I'm just going to give you one filter. So if you have the trade, you take the trade. You're just going to have one filter. Don't think much. Take the trade. All right. And if you have to stop, stop. By the way, this week, I guess 4 days of this week, my first trade was a stop. And then you have to be smart and have emotional control to know that it is just the first trade of the day. It's just one stop. Keep going. You don't change the size of contracts. You don't change the strategy. You don't change the stop. You don't change anything. Just keep going with the trades because probably you're going to end on profit. All right? Okay. And the last thing is, You guys, listen, you don't change the strategy, the number of contracts, they stop, nothing. You keep going because you're gonna end the day in profit. The worst case scenario, you're gonna end the day with a loss. That's the worst case scenario because nothing's working. But if you change the strategy, the number of contracts, they stop, chances are that you are going to end the day with a bigger stop. So just keep the strategy because the strategy is good. This strategy is more than 80% good. So keep going the strategy, all right? Emotional control is the key. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen with you guys. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Let me know. Wait, let me adjust here the screen. Where are you guys? I'm gonna adjust everything. Okay. All right. Logging in, boom. Indicator. And there you go. Now, for us to trade the momentum, we have this layout right here, which is the basic layout, right? You can open the basic layout. And when you're gonna open the basic layout, you're gonna try to edit anything, it's gonna ask you to clone the layout, just like this. I am on basic, this is the layout that we have on the platform. You are not allowed to edit this layout because this is our layout. For you to edit, when you click here on the locker, it's gonna ask you to clone. So you can clone, and then there you go, you are open, you can edit anything. In this case, I'm gonna add one element here. I'm gonna add the replay controller. Boom. Okay, now the replay controller is here. I'm gonna drag and drop, put the replay controller here, so I can have the replay. The replay is gonna give me the DDF. I'm gonna lock again. I'm gonna select Friday, which is the one that we have the candles. I'm gonna put on around 3 something, so I can see the whole day here on DDF. So I have the replay of the whole day on DDF. All right. Okay. Guys, pure mute, please. Mute your microphone, please. Man, let me find this person talking. If you see someone that's not muted, let me know because I can't see here who is unmuted. Okay, one thing that I'm gonna call your attention here, and probably you guys already figured it out, is the DDF on Friday. Look at what happened on DDF Friday. It's not like this. It's not always like this. What happened? We started the day going up, but trading on red. You see, going up, but trading on red. So it was telling us that the market has the imbalance to bears, right? And then when we got some strength on the red around 10, 6, 10, 5, we went red. And when we got here, guys, look at this. We are red all the way here. When we got on this minute, 11:41, it became a blue. I never seen this thing before. Like we are all red. Most of the times the blue would be back blue around here or one level down, but we got the blue right here on DDF, telling us that, okay, nobody's selling this thing anymore. We are already buying and we are buying right now. So the system just told you, hey, we're gonna go back all the way to the 5,700. You guys see this on DDF? And you guys that are trading with me for more time, can you agree with me that that's not common, that's not normal? Most of the times the DDF will take some time to become blue because we have like the market churned like really strong. And it was exactly on target 3. And I told you guys in the beginning of the day that we would be gravitating around 5,700. You guys remember that? You guys remember that? So this is exactly what happened. Gravitating, I don't even know if this is the word, but gravitating around 5,700 here. And that would be around this area right here. So we went up, down, and we closed the day on 5,700. We touched the target tree and came back. But the cool thing, like the amazing, awesome thing for us is the DDF became a blue right there, telling us that, hey, we are churning everything. Now, the DDF strategy, it's very, very good and important. Let me just fix this so we're going to have a better understanding of this whole thing. The DDF strategy is good because first, you are trading with the trend. Like if it is red, it's probably because we are going down. So we are trading with the trend, not against the trend. Point one. Point two is you can see that we have imbalance in puts, a bear imbalance. And why is that? We are actually here considering most of the platforms that gives you something, look into the options, they consider all puts like bearish and all calls bullish. They consider that puts is going to press the market down and calls is going to push the market up. But it's not true. If you buy a put, you want to see the market going down. If you buy a call, you want to see the market going up. But if you sell a put, you want to see the market going up. And if you sell a call, you want to see the market going down. So you need to know what is a call being put and sold, what is a put being bought or sold, right? You have to see that. In most of the platforms, they don't have that because nobody has this information. That's the truth. Nobody has this information. Nobody can know if a put was bought or sold. But we figured out a way to understand because we can see what price was on that time and where this put was negotiated, above or below the price. Then we can see if it was a buy or a call or a sell. And then we're going to understand how many puts bought and sold, how many calls bought and sold, not how much money that put in the call is going to make, right? And then we do the whole math and put here as an imbalance of buying and selling. And then you guys can see that here we have a very, very huge imbalance selling and here a imbalance buying, all right? And for instance, when you see that the price is here, like it was not there, the gamma level, I think. But when the price was here, you can see that you are getting more red below the price. The red is getting stronger below the price. You can see that. So meaning that we had a pullback, but man, the indicator is telling us that it is a pullback because you still have more red and the red is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. So the price came all the way to the stronger place with reds. And here, boom, suddenly the red vanished and we just have blues, right? So this is telling you exactly what's happening. So first of all, we are trading always according to the trend, which is very good. Second, we know that we are trading with imbalance, which like we have advantage to sell and we have advantage to buy. The system is telling you. It's a math, it's numbers, like it's telling you, right? And third, we're going to have the momentum. And again, what is this momentum? The momentum is going to consider the number of contracts that's being negotiated only on aggression, only on market price. And as you guys know, the institutional, they don't trade hanging, like placing orders. The institutional, they don't do that on futures. The institutional, the banks, they enter market price. It's 100% aggression. They don't leave the order there. They're not going to give you liquidity. The retail traders are the liquidity. We go to the maximum of the day and we put our order there and say, okay, if your price reaches here, I'm gonna sell. We are the liquidity. They don't do that. They just go market price. So here we are calculating how many contracts are going to be negotiated on market price with imbalance in buying or imbalance in sales. Okay, So I have the direction, I have the imbalance, and here I have the aggression. So when you put together all this information, you have a trade. So pretty much is, if you are trading on red and you have a red bar, you sell. If you are trading on blue and you have a blue bar, you buy. Now, when are we going to start doing this? What is the time that we're going to start trading like this? Best time of the day, the best time for you to give a direction for the rest of the day would be after 10:30. Because most of the days from 9:30 to 10:30, you have a lot of volatility, a lot of search for liquidity, and then the markets can go all the way up, all the way down, and then get a direction. Most of the traders tells us that at 10:30, you already will know the minimum or the maximum of the day, because probably the day already went to search for liquidity on the top and it's going down, or search for liquidity on the bottom and it's going up. So around 10:30, you already have the max or minimum of the day. That's not a rule, but that happens. So 10:30 is the best moment for you guys to figure it out where the day is going to go, most of the days. But if we are very strong, very, very strong in a movement, so you can start before, you can start around 10, okay? So, and there is no recipe for you. It's like you're gonna have to figure it out. So for example, Friday, I saw that even the price going up, we were trading on red, even the price going up. And then here, that was the flip area. And here around 10:06, we went deeper on the red area. That for me, that was enough to see that the day was going down. I didn't wait to 10:30, right? It was going down starting here. So if before 10:30, you see the day is trading around the flipping, it's better to wait for 10:30. Before 10:30, you see that's getting strong on red or blue, you go for it before 10:30. Around 10, 10:05, 10:10, 10:15, all right? If you are right, you're gonna make money. If you are wrong, you're gonna take a stop. And that's it, that's okay. It's okay to take a stop, all right, guys? So let's see what's happened on Friday. I saw the flip, and then I saw after 10:06, 10:0 something, we start entering deeper on the red. So let's see, around 10, no, that was before, and then here, 10:10, we had this bar, a sell signal. We are on red, this is the signal. Makes sense for you guys? We are on red, this is the signal. Okay, 10:10. Let's see what is 10:10 here. 10:10 here. This candle right here. This is the one. 10:10. You take the trade, a little hit, and then boom, you came all the way to the VL line. That's it. That would be your first trade of the day. This trade should be paying something around 25, 30 points from here to here. Okay. You had 10:10, you had the first signal, the first red bar here, 10:10. You take the trade, a little hit, your stop would be here on the top, and then you exit on the volatility, not the volatility, the VL line, all right? Makes sense, guys? Okay, so you exit right here. It's coming, it's keep going, and then around 10:30, E1, 10:31, another trade. 10:31, 10:31, that's the one, 10:31, all right? So if you take this trade here, what do you have that you have to pay attention? Can you guys figure it out already? What you need to pay attention here? This volatility line right here, this VL line right here. So the trade, the signal was here. You are very close to the VL line. So what do? You don't take the trade. Or if you took, exit here. That would be, I don't know, 10 points, something like that. All right? But in this case, it's safer that if it is too close to a VL line or a POC or a VOAP, you just don't take the trade. Makes sense, guys? Okay, because you see what happened. Probably you made 20 points on this trade and came back. You didn't have time to protect, right? It didn't stop, but like it wasn't a good trade. And it wasn't a good trade because it was right there touching a VL line. Okay, all right. Okay, so this one, you could be taking the trade or skipping the trade. Like next one, 1047. 1047, where is it? 1047, 1047, 1047, 49, 40, 47. Right here. Now, what do you have? You have exactly the same situation. 1047, you had the signal right here on a volatility line. Not a volatility, VL line. 47, you had the signal right here. You don't take. You wait to see what's going to happen, especially because it rejected this line already one time, right? So let's see. Whoa, a big movement and then came back. You are out of the trade. That's okay, right? It's a kind of a slingshot here. And then doesn't even broke this level here and boom again. Broke this line again. Now I'm taking this trade. Now I'm taking this trade because they had this slingshot. It came back, didn't break this level. I'm going to take this trade. Now, I'm not telling you that always is going to happen like this. I'm telling you, take the trade. Take the trade. It's okay. Take the trade, right? Because you already have one signal that the price want to come, but they were trying to hold. It wasn't enough, and they want to break this level again. So you would have some hit here, but then, my friend, you would have amazing trading here. That would be something like a whole volatility right here. That would be around 50 points on this trade with not even one single blue candle, right? So a perfect trade. That would be beautiful. And that's it. You call the day. You made 3 good trades or 2 good trades. You call the day. Don't keep going, especially because here we are already on the target 2. Now listen, I know we went all the way to target 3, but we are already on target 2 in a day that the biggest bar, 5,700, it was huge, calling the price above. So that's it. You took 2 trades, work it out, get out of the market. Okay, all right. But let's say you just want to keep going. And then when was the next trade? 11. 11, it's right here. 11. Bear target. You take the trade. Well, it's a bear target. It's okay. You take the trade. It's not a VL line. It's just a target. So let's do it. So you take the trade here. Right. Right. Wait. What is going on? I don't know. Well, you take the trade here. You would have a little hit, almost nothing, and boom, a whole volatility again. Like, man, come on. Now you have to stop, my friend, because now you made more than 100 points on Nasdaq in just one day. And it was a tight day, right? So this is pretty much it. Necro, tell me, what is your question?
I get the DDF momentum strategy, but if you would look at the 1028 candle, it's a gray candle, but you can see that they are descending really nice. So it starts out close to the blue and it has a really good descent. Even though if they're all gray, that's a really good spot to enter the trade, which I actually did. And I ended up making a very good profit on that one. Is that advisable or should we actually wait for the red?
Wait, what is the time, the candle?
1028. 1028.
This one?
Yeah, but if you look down on the Nasdaq momentum, you would see that they descend really nice. They have a really good indication of the momentum. Yeah, exactly those. So starts with a big gray line, then the next one goes a bit smaller, and it ends up with a red one. So I actually entered the trade at the 10.28. I did not wait for it to go red.
Man,
Is
I would say,
advisable or not?
yeah, I would say that that's not the trigger. But if you are looking for something else, like you saw on the DDF momentum, it was getting even red. The VIX was pushing up, like you had more confirmation that you want to anticipate. It's okay, right? Again, worst case scenario, it's like you stop, right? But I would say this is not the trigger, but it's also not wrong, because probably you had more feeling and more indicators that it was coming. So it's okay.
A good bounce was on the bear target. So it was below and it was going up to the bear target. And I had the feeling it was going to bounce from the bear target downwards. And when
Yeah.
I saw the momentum decreasing on those gray bars, that was a good trigger for me.
Yes. Well, I would say that you actually traded the trading plan, the retest on the target. That's what you did, right? So it's more likely you did an excellent trade on trading plan than the DDF. It's not the DDF. You traded the trading plan, but you saw that was coming. It's good for you,
Well, a
right?
good combination of the both is also good, right? I mean, if you have the DDF plan, but you have a confirmation from a level from the
Yeah.
trading plan, then it's even more of a sign that you should take the trade.
One thing, listen, I don't wanna agree with you 100% because I don't wanna make confusion. I wanna keep the strategy like it is. Otherwise, people will think many other variations, and that's gonna be crazy. The one good side of what you did is the stop should be short, because if you took the trade right here when we broke this level and it's coming down, the stop should be above this level, because if broken up again, that's a stop for you. That was a short stop, right? But again, we have two great strategies on the system, the trading plan and the DDF. What you did here was the trading plan strategy, right? Was the retest on the bear target. Okay, all right. All right, guys. So I was saying that 11 something after 11. Well, we had some other triggers here. 10:47. I already told about that. 11:1. That's it. 11:1 here, and then you wait for the break, and then take this again, and boom, another trade, guys. Really, that's the time for you to stop trading. All right, because we already made 3 big trades, and that was great. Okay. Now, but if you are still going, you should not be going. But if you are still going, when we broke the third target here in any day, but especially Friday, that's your call. Stop trading. The day reached 3 targets. The market did what was expected already, and it was before 11:30. The feeling that I have is it's Friday. Those guys want to leave the office early, so they just did everything that they should be doing before 11:30. 11:30, that was everybody out, and that's it. The market stopped, and you can see that the market stopped. The rest of the day, it was market maker bringing back to 5,700, right? So in any day, you reach 3 targets, stop trading because the day is over. If you don't understand that, let me know, because I can explain you why the day is over. I told you many times, but I can tell again. But 3 targets, the day is over. So you could be stopping here. You don't sell anymore. But on Friday, we had a special scenario. On Friday, we had this huge bar on 5,700, which was magnetic, which I told you guys we're going to be around this price. When we reached this target here, and then 1 minute later, you saw that the DDF became a blue, it was the most clear thing in history that we would go back to 5,700. It was super clear. It was a trade for you to sell your house and put all their money here, because the market told you we're gonna go back. The bar on 5,700 is huge. DDF became blue from nothing, and we are below target 3. And then the DDF became blue, and the first bar was 1120. 1120, we were still red. Let me see. We are blue after 1158. Let me see here. 1135. That would be around 1204. 1204 was around this level right here, something like this. 1204, 1204. That's it, right? 1204, you have the buy signal here because the DDF is definitely blue, and you got a blue bar. You are above one of these lines, so you already broke this line, and boom, take it, right? Take the signal right here. If you want it, you can wait for a blue bar, but take it here or here, doesn't matter. Blue bar, take this one, and then you go all the way to the next level, and that's it. VO up, day is over, right? There is no way it can be simpler. It is what it is. Red DDF you sell, blue DDF you buy. Does it work? Let's see. Track record. DDF, 87% good trades. This thing works. It doesn't mean that it's going to be 87% the rest of our lives. It only means that so far this strategy is working great. So keep going. Just check the trades. Worst case scenario is going to be a stop like this. Check the stop, and that's it. Go for the next one because you have a positive edge. You know that if you keep going, it's going to work. Right, guys? The mistake here, a big mistake, big mistake is you think too much. Don't think, don't just check the trade. And I'm going to tell you guys that I did this mistake with the analyst. I did this mistake on Friday. You guys remember that Friday, if you don't remember, I have here. Do not follow the trigger on the trading plan. That's this time market is low, volatility, blah, 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 blah. We told you guys, don't check the trigger because the market today is kind of strange because of this huge bar. And we didn't check the trigger. And in the end of the day, the bear trigger was amazing. We took the bear trigger on SCP and gave money. So the trading plan is supreme. It's going to work. So follow the trading plan. The one day that we were Friday, it was very, very different. The market was very, very different. We opted to not check the trading plan, right? But it was a mistake. Just take the trade. Worst case scenario, take a stop, and that's it, right? So same thing you do on DDF. You take the trade. Worst case scenario is going to be stop. Now, talking about the stop, how the stop is going to work, why this thing is not working anymore. I did something wrong here. Well, the stop is going to work on higher highs and lower lows. You guys understand when I say higher highs and lower lows, right? That's where you have to put your stop. So we are going down. Let's say you're going to sell right here, right? And then where is the higher high? The higher high of this one could be this place right here, right? The higher high. But you don't have to go all the way there, because if I sell here, I have my like a kind of a lower high here, and the VWAP here. So in this case, my stop could be between the higher high, the lower high above the VWAP, right? So the first way to think is the stop should be behind the higher high or the lower low. The right way to think is the stop should be behind a relevant level. So if I take the sell here, the stop should be behind the VWAP. If I sell here, the VWAP is too far. Probably the stop should be better behind the lower high here, right? If I sell here, the stop should be behind the VL line because the higher high is too high. So the VL would be the best place. Now use the VLs and the VOAP and the targets to place your stops. because there is a reason we have those levels, and there is a reason we have all those VLs and everything. Okay? All right, guys? Okay. This is it about the DDF strategy. You guys have any questions about the DDF strategy? Something that doesn't make sense, something that you are not understanding, something that you want to ask about the DDF strategy? Anyone? No? All good? Okay,
Yeah.
let me tell you something about, yeah.
Just a quick mechanic. In terms of which DDF heat maps to follow most closely, I think, do you say the order of priority is the SPX, then triple Q, and then something like NVIDIA, for example? So the SPX is the strongest indication, then triple Q, and then something else.
Yeah. When you are watching the DDF here, wait, let me see. I'm doing something wrong here. Okay, there you go. Now it's gonna work. When you are watching the DDF here, the main one, the main DDF, the guy who owns the whole thing is the SPX. The SPX is the main one, all right? But when you see that the market's a little bit divergent and you are trading NQ, then we're gonna keep watching NQ, right? When you see the market's a little bit diverging, when you see that both markets are walking the same way, you watch the SPX because it's like stronger, right? Let's say the markets walking the same way. Watch SPX and get a confirmation on triple Q.
Okay.
When the market's a little bit divergent, you trade the triple Q, right?
Gotcha.
And NVIDIA, guys, it's amazing because like Apple is not even counting. NVIDIA is the one moving the market right now. So NVIDIA is going to give you a little bias or where it's more likely to go, right? Most of the times, NVIDIA will be on the middle range. Most of the times, it will be on the flip area. But if it is strong on red, man, the market's going to go down. If it is strong on blue, the market's going to go up. But keep your eyes open for the gamma levels on NVIDIA as well. Okay, got it? SPX is the stronger. Triple Q is the confirmation, and NVIDIA is just to have a little bit more bias. If the market's divergent, we're gonna only see the triple Q. Or if the market's divergent, we're gonna see triple Q and use SPX as a confirmation. Okay. All right.
So Eric, what I don't understand then is, should you generally be on SPX? Because you were showing this whole demo on QQQ. So I'm not exactly sure. What do we do? Are you saying you switch and just check them all the time? Or do you follow a certain, just stay on SPX most of the time? I don't understand that part, or how I know when I'm supposed to be on SPX or QQQ.
Well, when you're gonna trade, you gotta have like a few charts on your screen. Probably you're gonna be watching triple Q, NEQ, and also ES, right? So, for example, Friday, in the beginning of the day, NEQ was going up all the way. NEQ was going up, and SCP was going down. It was very divergent on the beginning of the day. If it is divergent, you just watch triple Q, right? But if it is walking the same way, both are going up or both are going down, building candles almost the same, then you can guide yourself by SPX because it is stronger. You're gonna have better view of the levels. You're gonna have like better view of the more red or more blue or more stronger levels. You see, SPX gives you a better reading of the levels. So if it is walking the same way, SPX is the best one for you to watch because you will see the liquidity on the levels. Now, triple Q, if it is divergent, forget about SPX and just read triple Q. Got it? Make sense, or it still doesn't make sense?
No, I get it. I'm just thinking. So I trade on TradingView, and then I watch this over here. So I flip back and forth between the two, between ES and NQ.
Well,
I don't trade. I trade minis, not micros.
okay, one thing that you can do is unlock and add a SPX chart. Boom, now you have both. If you want it, you can do this, like this, and then you have both, especially in the beginning of the day, so you will see if they are walking same direction or like a divergent or not divergent. You can have both. If you see that they are divergent, you keep triple Q. If you see that they are walking exactly the same, you turn for SPX. It's all good.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand that. Okay, so then my other question was, so say Friday. Friday, you say to start at 10:30, which I did, and all of these, everything had already been past the bear targets, the triggers by the time I started. So, am I just following then the other cues as far as just the DDF and the the blue and gray bars? So we're going where you're talking about 1028, take this trade on the red on the red bar with the red trigger. And don't pay attention to the bull target and the bear target and stuff like that. Because that's also mixes me up. It's like, well, okay, I started, but all those triggers are way past. So now what do I do?
Okay, cool. Yeah, you were too late. If you wait all the way to 10:30. Now, listen, I'm gonna give you an example. All right, it's gonna be a little biased, but you're gonna understand. You know who does the best barbecue in the world? Brazilians. There is no discussion about that. We do the best barbecue in the world. And you
I
know what?
agree. I go to a Brazilian barbecue here where I live in Calgary, and it's fabulous.
Yeah,
The
you know
fellow is
why?
from Argentina.
Yeah, Argentinians are good as well. They are good. But you know why? Because we don't follow that much rules. We don't have any rules to do a barbecue. You just keep watching the meat, and when it looks good, that's good. It looks good is good. Go for it, right? We don't have like 10 minutes on this kind of heat. No, we don't have that. Like, man, put the meat there, keep watching. Once it's good, whatever. Same thing on trading. Keep your eyes open, right? So just like I said, if it's not strong, if you see that it's not going anywhere, we're going to start trading at 10:30. But if you see that, man, we broke the bear target, the bear trigger, and we got the target number one, man, we are going down, right? It is what it is. We are getting some strength to the downside. So you can start 10, 10:15, 10:10, right? So you will have to get some interpretation of what's going on. If the day starts and we have a big movement up, a big movement down, we are around the VOAP going anywhere, wait for 10:30. But if the day starts and you break a trigger and then you reach one target and then you break a trigger again, man, it is going. You have a direction. You can keep start trading, right? You gotta have some evaluation of yourself here. So you will have to do yourself some interpretation of what's going on to decide if you're going to start trading before or not. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let me see here. On this Friday was the 19th, right? Yeah, you see the first trade was 10:03. So it was a little bit before. The second trade it 10:14, 10:18, 10:30. So at 10:30, I already did 1, 2, 3, 4 trades.
Yeah, and it was already over. That's what I got. But I was waiting until, Well, I'm also 2 hours behind. So, me here, the market's at 7:30 and lots
Yeah,
of times I can't start that early.
I got it.
And I
Well,
wait the first half hour anyways.
anyways, guys, you have to watch the market. It's getting strained. You check the trades. Go for it. Okay. I'm only you know what? I almost regret to tell you guys that it was 10:30, but I have to say because the day we most of the days we're gonna get a direction after 10:30, right? And if you think about it, Friday we get some opportunities, but the day went nowhere. We open and we close almost on the same point. You see, we open and close almost on the same level. So I was not so wrong telling you guys that we would be gravitating on the same level and that the day was not going to do anything. We had some opportunities, but we finished on the same level. So I took the decision to take some trades before around 10 because I saw that we were going deeper on the red DDF and I saw that some strength coming to the market. And most of all, I guess VIX was breaking levels here too. So VIX breaking levels giving you more information that we are gonna go somewhere. All right. Okay, guys. So far, any other questions about the DDF strategy?
Just one other two, please, Eric. Can you give us a bit more explanation on how to interpret the gamma levels on the DDF as
Oh,
well?
the gamma levels that shows on the DDF here.
Yeah, so if we get close to a gamma level, either
Yeah,
upwards or downwards, what should we look for in terms
the
of that?
gamma levels that you are going to see on the DDF. Let me see if I can bring again. Mhm. Something like that. Okay. Let's see if we are going to, let me put the triple Q back. Mhm. The gamma levels will be 482, 485. Let's see, 480, 85. Let's see here. For some reason, it's not bringing back the replay. But the gamma levels that you are going to see here are the same bars you are going to see here, right? So this is the gamma level below the flip and the gamma level above the flip, right? The price should stop or should bounce on the gamma levels. Okay, the price should stop or should bounce on the gamma levels. So the same thing that you are seeing here is going to be there. Now, you don't actually don't need to wait to touch the gamma level because sometimes it's not going to touch. Sometimes it's going to get really close. And why is that? Because, for example, before the gamma level, you might have a VL line, you might have a very important level on SPX. And since most of the times the price is walking together, right? You have a gamma level here, but on triple Q, the gamma level is huge. It's a whole point. It's like a 100 ticks, something like that, right? So you have a triple Q gamma level, but right before reaching the gamma level, you have a SPX VL line or a SPX very important level. So it's not going to touch. It's going to stop right there. All right. So you can exit or you can start building a position back a little bit before reaching the gamma level. It's not going to be, most of the times, it's going to be exactly. Sometimes it's not going to be exactly. If you want to have something very precise, it's not, it's as precise as it can be. Precise is a right word for what I'm trying to say. Precise, like sharp, right there.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to have something more precise, you can go and you can add Vana exposure. That's not that. I wanna exposure profile. Vana exposure profile. Add one Vana exposure profile on your chart, and then you will see this guy right here. Let's put on triple Q.
Not loading. Let me change the time here. Let's see. Okay. Let me see if I can do better. Yeah, Van is not bringing the Van is not bringing the replay. But anyways, most of the time is this line is not going to be so flat. It's going to be like a more sharp, this line, right? If you pass the mouse here, you will get some numbers. This is where the price should bounce. This exactly number, 485.09, is where probably we're gonna bounce, because this is where the Vanna has the kick, and probably is where the Vanna has the difference, and we're gonna bounce. If we break this level, we are going to bounce 488.6 or 491.292. That's as precise as you can get. Okay, right? On gamma. So for example, if we have gamma levels on 490, the gamma level, for example, is 490, you come and see 488, 400. Probably we're going to break the 490, we're going to go 491. All right. So either we're going to break 490 and go all the way to 491, or we're going to stop right here in 488. Okay. All right. Right. One more thing about the Vanna profile is most of the times this is going to be like this. Most of the times. In the end of the market, it's going to be like this, but most of the times it's going to be like this. I don't know if you guys saw this guy before, right? After 11:30, 12, it's gonna start open one wing like this, right? This does mean that we are bullish, right? If you see something like this, means that we are bearish on this line. That's the Vanna. Vanna is a very powerful break to give you guys direction and everything. All right. The kick on this line, the kick is these numbers. When you pass the mouse, you're gonna see the numbers. The kick is where you're gonna have probably a bounce, right? And opening a wing like this is where it's gonna give you a direction or where we are going. All right, let me see if I can have a better view on SPX one. Oh, there you go. So you see, probably because the market's closed, I don't know, but right now it's telling me that we are more bullish than bearish, because this one goes deeper on red, right? Let me see if I changing the timing here. It's gonna give me a difference. Hola, there you go, right? And the price was going up by the afternoon, right? So you see that this wing, it's like opening more than this one. Opening more, by opening more, I mean the distance before the wing in the red, it's bigger here, right? Okay, so I'm going up because this guy is getting closer to the red, or I'm going down because this guy is closer to the red than this one. Okay, this guy is going to give you a direction on Vanna. Vanna is very good for you guys to have a direction, and also where the price should have a stop. Okay, cool. All right. Anything else you guys want to know about the DDF strategy? Now or never? No, we're good.
Sorry,
Are
just
you
to
really
clarify.
quick?
Oh, sorry, Nick, after you.
Are you really quick considering opening up the DDF bot even for like a paid version?
Man,
I know you use it just for backtesting purposes right now, but
I really don't know yet, because you know what? I guess I told you guys that don't take the signal if we are close to a line like this, right? I told you guys that, right? The bot's not going to be able to do that. The bot is going to take the signal. And then you're going to take a stop that it's there, it's telling you, like, for example, right here, we have a buy signal right here. Man, the system is telling you we are on the VWAP. You don't buy here. You wait for breaking this level, right? And then the bot will give you the guys the signal. And then look at the size of this stop. Boom, it's a huge stop.
Yeah, I understand.
So the problem is the bot, he's just going to execute the strategy. And the strategy is very, very good. There is no much way for you to get wrong. But there is this one filter I told you guys that you have to do, which is the lines, the VWAP, the VOL lines. Like we don't care much about the triggers, the targets. It's the most important thing is the VLs and the VWAP, right? Second place, you have the ATM and pretty much this. So the bot is just going to take the signals. And you as a trader should put a filter. I'm going to wait to break this level and then you're going to have a better trade. For example, here, if you take here, you're going to stop here. But if you wait a little bit to break this level, probably here, that would be a great trade, right? So we have to put some interpretation on the thing, right? Now, to be honest with you, the bot for the DDF is ready. I can release this bot tomorrow, but the bot will take all the trades and then you're going to have some stops and then you're going to blame me. And I know how that works. People will come like furious to talk about like, man, I lost money because of you. And I'm saying, but yeah, I don't even have anything to say because the bot is doing what it's supposed to do. But the bot is not going to be able to evaluate those levels. So you have to do yourself. Now, since we are just a few people here, later more people will watch, but I'm going to share with you guys this. The system works fine. I made withdrawals on Apex every single month. I'm going to share with you guys the presentation that I did yesterday for Brazilians, not the presentation, just the one small piece of the presentation. Where is it? Where is it? You guys can see my presentation here, right? It's all in Portuguese. It doesn't matter. What I want to show you guys is this. This is my bank account. So I did my first withdrawal on Apex on May. And then I did in June, July, August, September. I'm making money every month on Apex because I'm trading our system. I'm trading Quantico Cap. I can tell you that the DDF is the best one that we have. But man, I know we have bots. I have some bots trading on my account, but I am there all the time taking care because I know the bot is an automatic system. Sometimes it's going to do something wrong. Sometimes I'm just going to interfere and do something to protect the trade. Now, past week, not 10 days ago, I guess, 10 days ago, I had a huge stop on my account, huge stop. I gave back the whole month because I took a trade. I let one order there. It was right there on the VWAP. I exit before the VWAP. And then I didn't saw that the order was there. And then what happened? The price came down. I bought it on VWAP and then came down. I was doing many things on the same time. I was actually trading the CFD. When I took a look on the tradovate, I was already losing $1,000 with 2 micros. So it was crazy. And then I stopped the trade and I gave back $1,000. And my trading drawdown went to 280. Like most of you guys will say, okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm going to start all over again. But you know what? After then, that day, I turned it off all the bots and I am trading myself the DDF, only the DDF. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm bringing back. I brought back already $500, I guess, the whole thing. One more week, I'm going to recover the whole thing. And then I'm going to be on the spot again. I'm going to start all over again. But I don't have to buy all the accounts again. I don't quit my accounts. I only going to break the account if I really can't defend. But I don't quit. I took a big stop. 1 month, I gave back 1 month because I'm doing like $50 a day, right? That's all right. Keep going. Another $50, 70, 50, 70 a day. And then I brought back and we start over again. So don't panic. Don't go crazy, guys. Sometimes you're going to do something wrong and you're going to lose money. Just figure it out, emotional control, and keep going. One thing that I can tell you, really, really, with all my heart, this system works. You just need to trust the trades. Take the trades and protect your trades. Take the trades, right? The worst case scenario is going to be a stop. Now I'm telling you, I took.
इंडिकेटर ज्वाइन करी ना बदन अलग अलग एंट्री में ना.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Shazad.
I don't even can see. I got it. So take the trades. Worst case scenario is going to be a stop. And I'm telling you that I took a big hit. In worst of all, it was on a Friday. So I spent the whole weekend thinking like, how can I be so stupid, right? It was like, my friend, it was a whole month. And I was already making plans to spend that $10,000. Yeah, my wife, the birthday will be in October right now. I would take her to New York, do some Broadway shit and all those things. I was already almost spending this money. And then boom, 1 month giving back, I will have to do everything again. So that's okay. Just do it. Just it is all right. Trust the system. The decision I took that Friday was, no, not that Friday. Friday I was crying. But on Monday, I said, you know what? I'm going to go manually with the DDF until I bring this account back. Then later I will think about what I'm going to put the bot or not. Now, guys, the bot, if I want to sell Quantico Cap, you guys see anything about the bot on the selling page on Quantico Cap? You don't even see anything about the bot. If I want to sell Quantico Cap like crazy, I just going to promote the bot. Making money without having to trade, making money without having been on the computer. Don't spend hours on your chart, blah, 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 blah. I can sell like crazy, right? Some people are going to make money, some people are going to lose money, and the bot will be there and I'm going to be making money. But that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to create a system where we can trade and we can trade like traders, all right? I want to show you guys how to trade. So once you learn, you're going to take responsibility for your trades. And once you learn, it's going to be impossible for you to trade without Quantico Cap. And I'm telling you guys, like Dawn, she's here, she's using Quantico Cap for almost 1 year. I don't think you can trade in Nasdaq without Quantico Cap anymore, right? Because it's so important, the information that we have there, that's going to be super huge. You will have to go back to trading simple indicators that like it doesn't work, right? So I'm trying to show you guys how to trade with the best indicators that you can have. Once you learn, you're going to use it forever and you're going to be a very profitable trader. So you don't mind to give me $200 every month if you're making thousands of dollars every month, right? So it's a win-win situation. You learn how to do it. I make money, you make money, everybody's happy. The bot, it's only if you can't be there. There is no way you can be there. There is no way you can trade. For example, we have this guy in Australia. His name is Matt. And he's a very nice guy. He's working with me since Builderall. But he's in Australia. It's almost impossible for him to be there during the market hours, right? So he's using the bot. Sometimes he's making money, sometimes he's losing money, sometimes he's making money, sometimes he's losing money. Actually, he's behind on his account because he was with the trading and the drawn down set for $300, and he was using the tape reading, and the tape reading for many times went all the way to less 800 and bring it back, but he stopped with 300. He didn't have the chance to come back, so he's a little bit behind. But if it wasn't for that, he was making money, but very slow, very, very slow, a little money every day. Best scenario would be trading manually the DDF and the trading plan, but he can't. So he's using the bot. So that's why we have the bot. I don't know, you are trading every day. Tomorrow, you're not going to be there because you have something to do. connect the trading plan bot. At least you're going to have one trade, right? And that's it. But I'm not trying to sell you something that you're just going to make money without trading anymore. I want you to learn how to trade and take responsibility, because that's the only way for you to make money on this market. There is a very good podcast for traders. I don't remember the name. Words of Wisdom, but it's not wisdom. I'm gonna share with you guys on Discord later. You have the best traders in the world
Eric,
talking
I
on
think
that
it's
podcast.
words of wisdom with an R.
Exactly. You have the best traders in the world talking on that podcast. You don't see any trader saying, you know what, I got the best bot in the world and the bot's trading for me and I am making a lot of money. It doesn't happen, right, guys? So the bot is an automated system and it is stupid. It is just like one strategy. It's not like a human being there watching the VL line, which changes every day, and you know that we're gonna have the bounce. The bot is gonna take the trade, right? So my problem here is the DDF strategy is so good, so good. We are talking about 80% profit trades. I don't have the courage to put a bot for that, right? So just learn how to do the strategy, and go for it. Okay, guys. But again, the bot's ready. I just don't want to put there because it's gonna be a lot of complaints, and you guys know how that works. All right. Okay.
Eric, can I just say something quickly?
Sure, man.
Yeah, thank you very much for this session. So part of the problem that we have in the community is actually the people that want to complain every single day when they lose a trade or the day ends negative. Unfortunately, some of us, we can't quit our 9 to 5 yet, and we get distracted. So I will speak for myself. I work in a medical clinic where patients are coming in, they are leaving. I have the opportunity to have my computer set up in front of me because I work for my wife. So she wouldn't fire me for having my computers around my desk. Now, when the DDF signal is triggered, I need to know. But if a patient is in front of me checking in or checking out, by the time I see it, oh, the trade is already long gone. Now, if the DDF bot is active just to take the trade, enter the trade for me, and then I can manage it, that will be a lot more beneficial to me than, trying to guess when the DDF signal will trigger or when it won't trigger.
But what if you have the signal right there on the VO app and you're gonna take the stop? It's gonna be too late for you. You're gonna take that stop.
But that happens just it doesn't happen very often. I can live with that. So my point is, if you can ignore the whalers and the whiners and give us these tools that will help us, and we can be responsible on our own. Put the disclaimer.
Put a disclaimer.
Use the bots at your own risk. I've made money, I've lost money, so I know what it feels like. But the people who come thinking that they will just connect the bot and every day they will make money, it doesn't work that way. There will be days that the bot will make money, there will be days the bot will lose money. But if you manage it yourself, you know that you will make money more than you will lose money. So I will be responsible for those, days that maybe I lost track and I didn't see the VWAP was near and the bot takes the trade. And of course, I'm listening to the signal. If it takes the trade, I will watch, oh, it's near the level. I might exit it, or I might just let it run and set my stop where I want it to go. So please, if the bot is ready, let us have access to it.
All right, my friend. Listen, I'm gonna do it. I just wanna work a little bit better to make sure I can do as good as I can in about the trading stop, the stops and everything. And I will write a disclaimer for this bot. And then I'm gonna put there, and you guys use the bot on your own discretion. But man, if you come to Discord and say, "Oh my God, I took a stop," if you are in Florida, I'm gonna go to your home, all right? But if not, they're just gonna kick you out on Discord.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys. Okay.
That's exactly my situation as well. I'm at work, busy, can't watch it 100% of the time, but yeah, it's the same thing that he said.
As long as you guys know what you're doing, as long
Mhm.
as you guys know that the bot will make mistakes that you would not, all right?
Yeah. Okay.
And okay, you're gonna be able to do that. All right. Okay, so you guys convinced me. Congratulations. I'm gonna do my best to launch this bot in 1st of October. All right. Now, any other questions about the DDF system? And one thing that I want you guys to believe is it works, and it works great. But you have the best way to do it is when you are watching the charts, you are watching the levels, and use this one filter. You check the trades. The only filter is very close to a VO up or a VO level. Wait a little bit. Right? That's it. Worst case scenario, you're gonna miss one trade. Right?
Sorry, Eric, just building on the idea there that be careful near the volume lines and the VWAP. With the gamma levels on the DDF heat map, we treat those in a similar sort of way, I suppose. So if you're near the gamma levels, don't not take the trades, but just do so a bit more carefully, a bit like if you're near the VWAP or the volatility lines on the price chart. It's the same sort of thing applies, I'm guessing there.
Exactly. Gamma levels, guys. Let me see if I can say something. Let me see if I can hear you here.
And in more detail, just home in on the banner
No, wait.
profile a bit more.
There you go. I can hear you better now. The gamma levels, the price is gonna bounce.
Yeah.
That's the rule. The price is gonna bounce. If we are not bouncing on the gamma level, it's because the market's not respecting the structure. Like someone's trying really hard to push this market up, right? Gamma levels, we have a gamma level because we have a lot of liquidity, a lot of contracts, a lot of prices on that level. It should not be broken. But if we are, it's because, man, nobody knows what's gonna happen. That's the reality for the market makers. My friend, I don't know what's gonna happen. It's broken. People are buying like crazy. I just gonna start buying again myself because I don't know where this market's gonna stop. Then most of the times when we break the gamma level, you're gonna see that the market's gonna accelerate, right? Because it's not respecting the level. Same thing on VWAP. On the VWAP, the market's gonna bounce, period. And why is that? Because the VWAP is the only graphic indicator that's the same for everyone. VWAP and POC, that's the only one which is the same for everyone. So you have thousands of bots trading the bounce on VWAP, all right? So understand this with me, like taking notes. On the VWAP, the price is gonna bounce because we have thousands of bots trading the VWAP, period. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just gonna break the VWAP and keep going, right? So what's happening right there? We have so much strength on the market that not even thousands and thousands of bots trading the VWAP was enough to hold the price. So a lot of people stop it on the VWAP because, you know, the VWAP is a good place to stop. So a lot of people stop it. When you have a lot of people stopping, it's going to accelerate the market, right? And then a lot of people stopping, and then all the strength that we are having, man, it's going to break and it's going to melt. So the way that you guys have to see the VWAP, it's not going to break. But if that breaks at once, the market's churning. The market's churning. Maybe we're going to have a retest, but the market's churning. Right? Okay. Now, this is it for the DDF. Trading plan. You guys want to talk about it? Let's do this. Trading plan. Let me share my screen with you guys. Again, share the screen. There you go. Let's make it bigger. And then,
If
okay.
I have a question, quick question for the if possible, if I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
I wasn't around when you released it, so I really don't know how to actually read the whole thing. So
Sorry, you don't know how to read what?
the DDF, we have two bars, right? Two bars and the DDF, the heat map, and there is this chart for the bars that you released like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. Okay, my friend. So here you go. I'm gonna open again the basic. So for this strategy, the DDF strategy, you're not gonna use the previous momentum because the previous momentum need extra confirmation, and you're gonna waste time with the extra confirmation. You're just gonna use the Nasdaq volume momentum. That's it. Just this one, Nasdaq volume momentum, right? Which I don't know why is not loading. Probably because they are already bringing the platform back to for Monday. But this guy is gonna have blue, gray, or red candles, right? You have blue DDF, blue bar, you buy. Red DDF, red bar, you sell. That's it. So forget about the other one. Just use this one, which, by the way, the bars is exactly the same, but we built in this way so you guys can always see minute by minute the bar, so you can see the past and the history, what is happening, right? What's the path it's building. Okay.
Okay, cool.
By the way, my friend, are you happy with the bot? Now it's working fine, huh?
Oh yeah, it's great actually.
It's
And for
great.
that, there is today one of my colleagues, coworker just joined. His name is Mohammed Ghamrawi. If you see him, you could welcome him. He just
Oh,
joined.
nice. Let me see if I can open here the trading plan.
Yeah,
Eric, before we switch, I just had one more question. So when there's a trade open, or say I'll have a trade open, and I'll look up and it will say open trade NQ, is that the same? Is that from this strategy, or is that from something
No,
else?
no. Unfortunately, right here on the notifications, we changed some things, and now if you enable notifications, you're gonna receive all the notifications from all the bots. We are working on this thing, so you're gonna be able to select which notifications you're gonna receive. Only DDF, only trading plan, only supply demand, news notifications, and everything. But so far, you're gonna receive everything. I'm sorry about that, but we are working to fix it.
Okay, so pay attention to it or not pay attention to it, evaluate it at the time.
Exactly. Yeah, you might be trading one thing and getting notification of
Well,
something
yeah, I'll
else.
see that come up on like, oh, am I supposed to be in a trade? And lots of times it actually goes in the right direction. I go, oh, well, I missed that entry.
And you know what? On the NQ, the paper reading, this guy makes a lot of trades like buy now, buy now, buy now, buy now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
And
gonna make
they
you
miss a
crazy.
lot too, though. They go the wrong way a lot, those ones.
It goes, yeah, but he defends. And then my friend, the best 55 trades of this guy, it was all positive. 55 trades. It goes wrong in the beginning, but he's protecting because he's watching the tape reading, the tape. He's doing tape reading. So many of the times it goes against, but he's able to save the trade. So the past 55 trades of this guy is actually really, really good. Well, let's talk about the trading plan here. You guys can see my screen, right? I only have the SCP here, only talking about the trading plan, and that's it. Listen, people, it's easier than you think. It's very, very easy. Actually, every day, on the end of the day, I put the perfect execution on the trading plan on Discord for you guys to see. And the idea is to you can watch and watch and watch. One day you're going to learn how to do that. Now, the trading plan, there is only one way for you to trade. Only one way. Don't ask. just take the trade. And the rules are, if we break a bull or a bear trigger, you take it. If we retest one target, you take it. And that's it. There is no secret about it, right? What is the secret about the trading plan? They stop. They stop is the secret. You have to learn to put the stop on the right place. If you stop too soon, you're going to lose money. If you stop too late, you're also going to lose money. So the best place for you to put the stop is behind a relevant level. Okay? And one more thing about the trading plan. On Nasdaq, when the market opens, we have a huge volatility. So on Nasdaq, you can wait a little bit longer. Like you can wait 10 minutes before start trading the trading plan on Nasdaq. Worst case scenario, you're going to miss a good trade, but you still have the rest of the day. Okay. So Nasdaq in the beginning, we have a lot of volatility. It's going to break levels. It's going to stop you. So don't follow the trading plan on the first minutes of Nasdaq. Okay. Wait 5 to 10 minutes to start following the trading plan on Nasdaq. And if it is too late, forget about trading the DDF. Simple like that. If it is 10 minutes and the Nasdaq didn't break any level, then okay, let's follow the trading plan. But on the 10 minutes, we broke some levels and it's too late for you. So trade the DDF. Okay. Now, the only way to trade the trading plan, don't ask, just check the trades. So this was Friday. And by the way, Friday, we asked it. We questioned the trading plan. We were like not confident on the trading plan, and we missed amazing trades. And we had a reason to do that. The reason was $50 billion on 5,700. We never seen this again, this before. We never seen this before. So we were really, really afraid that we would take the trade and the price would come back to 5,700. We would stop. So we decided it's better to stay out. Worst case scenario, we're going to lose a day, right? So we decided to stay out. Now, this is the trading plan. Here is the bear trigger. Bear trigger, sell here. It's self-explanatory, so you just sell. We broke this level right here. You sell. Boom. Sell, 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 sell. And by the way, we didn't take the trading plan with the bot, but we took the trading plan on our accounts. I have those trades here with me, right? What happened here? 4 points. That was 4 points. Start coming back. We exit on break even here, right? Because when this thing moved, 3 points, 3.5, 4 points, started losing strength here. I put on a break even and I exited this trade on break even. Okay. And then we had a second opportunity. Boom. I sold here. Second opportunity because it breaks the level. And then boom, 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 boom. Oh, target paid. You are out. You just did your first trade, 5 points. Congratulations. Now, what is the rule of the trading plan? If we break the bull trigger or if we retest the target, we broke. And there was not a kind of retest because like it was a very strong movement. It's more like a huge stop than anything else. You don't see like many bars trying to push the price down. So like that was the only bar trying to push the price down. And then we didn't have a retest. It was just broke again. And then boom, 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 boom. Pow. Here we sell again. It broke the bull trigger again. You take the trade. Don't ask questions. And what happened? A lot of hits, came back, gave you the opportunity to exit with some money, especially because we were on a volatility line right here. You guys can see the volatility line. We had the opportunity to exit here on the volatility line, but if you are holding, it's okay. Worst case scenario, you could break even here, right? So let's say you're going to play either is going to pay the target or is going to break even or is going to stop. If move on your direction 3 points, you're going to put on break even, right? And then either is going to be profits on the target or break even or stop. So let's say you are doing the break even. So when you broke here, you put on break even with 3 points, you broke even, you made the money. And when we broke here again, a little bit hit, you could protect when we reach this level, you broke even again. Again, since I'm trading prop firms and I don't want to give back, I wouldn't break even here. I would take profit. And actually, I took profit here when I did the trade, and I took profit here when I did the trade, right? So I don't, like, if it is a volatility line, I take profit. I don't care about the target. I don't want to be perfect. I take the profit, right? And then boom, came back, broke again here. Let's say broke again here. You enter again here, and then came back a lot. But what you have here, you have a flip, which could be the place to put the stop, but the flip is too close to a volatility line. So on this trade, your stop should be above the volatility line, right? So you took the hit, touch the flip, you don't put the stop on the flip or very close because you're going to have a bounce on the flip. So I was comfortable, and then gave me the chance to break even, and then boom, broke and pow, target again. Probably I would exit here because lost the strength again, right? So it was 1, 2, 3 trades on the bull tree, on the bear trigger. There could be, sorry, it was 1, 2, 3, 4 trades here. There could be 2 break-evens and 2 profits, or there could be 2 or 4 small profits. Up to you how you're going to manage this. But in the end of the day, what really matters is if we break the bear trigger, you don't think, you just take the trade. What you need to think is where you're going to put the stop. The stop has to be behind a relevant level, okay? An important level. Okay, that's about the trigger. Now we are not talking about the trigger anymore. Let's talk about the targets. Targets. There you go. Let's talk about the targets. So we broke target 1. When a break of the target is not like you only gonna break the target when you see that there is willingness to keep going, because the target is a level with a lot of liquidity. So this could be just a stop. People are stopping. They are buying. Probably they bought it here on the flip area. Probably they bought it here. They hold it, and boom, on this level, which is the first level, important level, they stop it. If you are buying here, what you have to do to stop? You have to sell. Agree with me? If you are buying, to stop, you will have to sell it back. So a lot of people are selling. And here, even more people are selling, because the people who wants to sell and also the people who bought it here. So most of the times when we break a level, it's just a stop. People stopping. So it's accelerating. So breaking the level is not enough for you to take the trade to the next level. You need to wait for the price come back, right? And then start doing something, some pressure to break, and then come back again, because it is an important level. You need to see a retest, okay? Now, in this case, this was not a retest, because the price break, it not came back. It's not like you don't see pushing. Like you will see people pushing to the downside only on this one, on this bar. But you see that this bar has probably zero strength. Like it's not actually driving the price down. It was a very weak bar. And then the price broke again. So the bears they don't have strength to push the price down. You need to see a better retest. Okay, the perfect retest would be breaking this level right here, this level right here. that would be the perfect retest. Too late, but it is what it is. Okay. Now, we broke this level again here, the target 1, and then we went all the way down, and then we came back, not enough to touch this area again, and then breaking again. If you want to take the retest, unfortunately, because not always is going to be perfect, but unfortunately, that would be the good level for you to take the trade, the retest here, because we broke, we came back with, like, now you know that, like, the bulls doesn't have any strength to coming back, and then you saw breaking this level here, breaking the lower low, and this is the price that you are going to take the next trade to this price. Too short, too late, it is what it is. I'm sorry, right? But most of the time it's going to be beautiful. Sometimes it's going to be like just like this. Now, let's see here. This level right here, this one is one of the good ones. We broke the level, boom, broke. Probably that was a stop. And then people trying to bring it back, not enough power, not enough strength, bring it back, not enough strength, and then boom, we broke. But now we are breaking this lower low here, because the strength that we got on the first break, the most of it was stops. Now we are breaking this level again. And now it is a good retest to take this trade. Boom. To the target 3. And then on target 3, we didn't have enough strength to break, and that's it. Just coming back. You see that, like, we didn't have a retest here. Almost could be considered a retest here, but nobody would take this trade. And then on the trigger, we actually had like another break on the trigger. That could be another trade here, right? But this is already wrong. Like, we should not be doing that. In a day like this, you should be happy with, like, what is it? 3 points here, 3 points here, 3 points here, 3 points here. I'm more than out with all those perfect trades, right? Now, if I here, probably I wouldn't take any retest here because this one was too late, but probably I would take this retest here and this one. That probably would be the best play with the trading plan on this day. Trading plan. Now, if you are paying attention on the gamma levels and everything, and especially on the DDF, a bounce here could be very, very good. And then I'll go all the way to the top. But it was not on the trading plan. The trading plan was never going to trade a bounce, because you are trading a bounce, you are always against the trend, and the trading plan is always with the trend. Okay? Right. Questions about the trading plan, how to execute the trading plan. You guys have any questions about that?
So what I'm wondering, what I'm seeing at any rate is, and I've been hesitant to do this. So you'll go back in the target, you don't hold through the target, you wait for a retest and go in again. Is that what you generally do?
Yes, there is one way that you can do it. One way that you can do that probably that would be the best way to do it. Probably the best way to do it. First time we broke, it was here, bear trigger, right here. You could take this trade with 2 or 3 contracts, right? So you just hold. When you got the target number 1, you take profits. Who is it? You guys can see who is it? Noé. Okay. When you take the profits number 1 here, what you can do is break even the other contract. So here you would make like one full trade and break even another one, right? Right. So again, here again, if it, let's say broken here again, you enter again with 2 contracts. So you hold the hit. First target, you take profit with one contract, you take profit, and break even the second one. Now you let the second one go to the target number 2. Boom, you take profit on the second one. And there you go. Here you have 1, 2, and here you actually make it with 2. You have 3 trades in one because you did a partial exit with one of the contracts. If you are very, very brave, like Paulo is the guy from Portugal. He's a very, very good trade. He takes like the trade with 3. So here, sorry. And that's actually like a advanced way to do it. But Joel, I think you can do it because you are a trader already. So you can take the trade here with 3 contracts. Once you hit the target, you execute 1 and break even the other 2. So here you would make like 1 contract, break even the other one. And then, boom, you took the trade again with 3. All right. Here you do partial number 1 and break even the other 2. Here you do partial number 2 and bring the other one to here, the last one. So it is always going to be profit. And here you do the last one. So you had like the first range, the first target with 3, the second target with 2, and the other target with 3. So you might be taking the trades with 3 contracts and break even as you execute partial exits. Make sense? Guys, like speaking English for me, it's a terrible thing because I know I'm not sending the message like I should, but I'm trying. Does it make sense for you guys doing the partial
I
exits
understand
here?
that. Yeah, I get that. The 3, 2, 1. The only problem is you're going to, so if you have 3 contracts, you're going to stop out all 3 contracts at that second level there when you come back up. So you're saying stop them out, buy 3 more, stop them out. Well,
I got
not
it.
3, 2.
For example,
right?
here, you got 3
Got
contracts.
3, yeah.
Yeah.
Down at the bottom, then I trim off 1.
Yeah, here you
Now I have
execute
2.
1. You did 1. You did a partial of 1.
Yeah.
Now you still have 2. Here you're gonna break even those 2.
Right. So there you're going to get stopped out on those 2.
Not stop. Break even is gonna be 0, 0.
So you just leave them open.
Yeah, you just leave it open. No, 0, 0. You bring the break even. You enter the trade here.
Yeah.
Here you're gonna exit 1. The
Right.
other 2 are still open. So you bring your stop to this level. So if that goes bad, you're gonna exit on 0 on this
That's what
2.
I mean. So right there, I'd already be stopped out. Then I'd have to wait and re-enter after.
Exactly. In
Yeah.
another opportunity, that could be here, for example, another 3. So hold the hit. Here you're gonna execute 1. Here you're gonna execute the other one, and here you're gonna execute the last one.
Right. Okay. Or wait for that double top there and go in back below that bear
Yeah.
trade.
Up to you. But again, this is a variation more advanced for the trading plan. It's more advanced for the trading plan. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. For beginners, I would do 1 contract here, 1 contract here, 1 contract here, wait for the retest, another contract until you figure it out. Okay, I'm trusting this thing is working. I'm making money. Now I'm going to start entering with 2 contracts and keep going from there, right? Any other questions about the trading plan? You guys got it? What is a retest and what is just a stop? Meaning like a stop is, let's say we have this level right here and the price comes and boom, this is just a stop. And why is that? Because we have a lot of people buying here. We have a lot of people buying here. But Eric, the market's going down. Why they are buying? I don't know. That's what retail traders do. They do stuff like that. The market's going down. They are trying to figure it out where the market's going to stop. So they buy here, and they just can't hold. They're going to stop here. When the market reaches this price, everybody's going to stop. And then we're going to have this big movement like this. It means that we broke the level? No, you have to see another candle, another candle, another candle breaking this first movement here. Then means that we broke this level. All right. Most of the times we're gonna break, it's a stop, and then the market's gonna recover because we don't wanna bring the market down. It was just a stop on this level. Makes sense, guys, or doesn't make sense? Okay.
Sorry, Eric, I got one more question. Okay, so on this one here, is this where we're adding 60 points? And how do you do that? So you add 60 points. So if it's 57.02, it would have to be 57.62, right? Is that right? Or is this
You mean for the ES, right?
yes, yeah.
Yeah. Not really, because it's not always the market's gonna walk the same way. Sometimes the futures market is a little bit more accelerate or not. So if you can keep watching the levels on SPX, the levels that's going to be respected will be the levels on SPX. Sometimes the futures is not going to reach the level. Let's say this level here, the futures is not going to reach, and sometimes the future is gonna pass. But the real information is here on SPX. Okay, because
So what are we
again,
trading here then? That's what I don't. What is everybody trading? Are they trading ES or are they trading something else?
no, we are trading ES because we are doing prop firms and we are trading futures.
Right.
But the
That's what I am.
important one, so the real market is not futures. The futures is just where the people do the hedging. The banks are doing the hedging. The real market is the SPX, is the options market, the SPY and SPX. So that's why the levels that's going to be respected are the levels on SPX. SPX is the one who gives the direction.
So, but plus 60 points.
But again, don't do exactly the 61, 62, 63, because sometimes you put like 63 and you are waiting to get this target here.
No, I get it. I'm not worried about that part.
Okay,
no,
so you
there, I'm not worried about that. No,
yeah.
I'm just asking. So, I mean, theoretically, you could just start at that point and then just follow the lines.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
No, in practical, that's the thing. You follow the lines on SPX. It doesn't matter if you're trading ES. Follow the lines on ESPX.
Okay.
All right. All right. Any other questions about the trading plan, Andrew?
Just one of the things out. Yeah. Can you bring your screen back up again? And you were showing us some, your sketches in yellow just a moment ago.
Wait. There you go.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks. So you explained just then about how we can often or sometimes overshoot a target, and that's due to the number of stops that are taking place. Can you just draw us again what a perfect retest would look like of, say, of
yes.
and what would you ideally look for each time?
Here, let's get to this level here. All right.
Yeah.
So market's going down, and boom, we break this level right here.
Yeah.
The first movement, the first big movement, it's a stop. Most of the times, 90% of the times, it's going to be a stop. Mm-hmm. Now, if we keep going, that's it. We broke, and you missed the opportunity because there is nothing you can do. You miss it, all right? Now, if we're going to go down, boom, stop. And then you see that the bulls are trying to bring it back, but they can't. That's the level that we are going to re-enter. Boom. Here we're going to re-enter again. Because then when we break this level again, it means that there is actually willingness to take the price down. We broke the level of the stop. So you have to see going like this, boom. You have to see that we have people trying to break this level, making going down.
Right.
Okay.
But that's a successful retest of that target in that case. Then.
Now the bad thing is something like like this. It's almost too late. Right.
Yeah, you've got just a couple of points there, haven't you, probably, before you hit target.
Here, my friend, here on this one, stop, boom, and then you don't even have a blue candle and went all the way down.
Yeah.
Actually, here it is a broke out, and it was super strong. You don't have the chance. If you want to take the trade, that would be on this level, right? But again, it's too late for you, probably too late for you. The best retest would be here on this level right here. You see that it made it the same movement, but now it's closer like to the line.
Yeah, you've got about sort of 3.3 or 3.7.
Exactly.
It's about 1.3 or
this one, look at this one. A big stop, a big movement, went back, and we never had a chance to take the trade because it went back. Here again, boom, a big movement went back and gave us the chance to do this, but it is too late. We have to consider this one as a breakout. It was a breakout and we missed the trade. Now this one is good. It broke, retests, broke super strong again, retest, and broke the level of the stop. This one, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Thanks very much. That's brilliant.
No problem. Who else has any other questions? Anyone else has another question? I'll be glad to answer. If you
Well,
guys don't have
could you do one more thing? Can you? I've been looking at when I read your
emails,
the trade plan. Could you open up a trade plan and just kind of show me? All you're putting in there, as I see, is levels and kind of suppositions. Is that right? Or because that's not the actual trade plan we follow. It's what we follow is what is on the chart, and this is just giving us levels, right? So
no. The trading plan is exactly what we have there. So, for example, Friday, that was it. When we break 5,695 on bearish market, we take trade towards 690, first target. If we break 90, we can trade towards the 85, second target, wait for the break and retest on 85 to confirm the resistance, and then the movement keeps going to 675. It was exactly what we did. The trigger was here on 695. If we break, we trade towards the 90, and then when we break 90 and stay below, meaning stay below is the retest, right? We trade towards the 85, and then when we break 85 and stay below meaning the retest, we trade it to 75. So it's exactly what's written there. We also have the levels. We also have a lot of stuff.
That's
here.
What I've been reading mostly, but I didn't actually get the
all right. So yeah, this is the part that you have to pay attention. This one, like a bullish and bearish trades. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Now, guys, do you guys have any other questions or not? If you don't, I want to share something really cool with you guys. Necro, you have a question? You would.
Yeah, how should we choose what do we trade? Do we trade ES or should we trade a trading plan for the Nasdaq, for the NQ? I mean, the bot is only available for the SPX right now. I'm using it, I like it, so I need to stick to the trading plan of the ES, right? But I've seen the other trading plan do also really good.
Yes. The only difference between SP and NEQ is the volatility on the beginning of the day. You will see that SP, it's going to take a few minutes to break a trigger and give you the trade. NEQ sometimes is going to break the trigger, bull trigger, bear trigger, bull trigger, bear trigger, like Friday. And man, it's going to stop you like 4 times before giving you a trade. So if you follow this NEQ blindly, you're going to take a few more stops. In the end of the day, it's going to pay, but it's going to take. So what you do on NEQ, the difference is wait a little bit longer to start taking the trades because the volatility on the beginning of the day is too high, right? And you guys understand why the volatility moves a lot the market or not? Like, it's clear for you guys how the volatility is going to, the liquidity is going to change the volatility. The liquidity changes the volatility. I'm going to explain really fast so you understand what is the difference between SP and NEQ. On SP, on the same day, on the same moment, I have 10,000 contracts on this price, as on NEQ, I have 800 contracts on the same price. So I have less liquidity, meaning that I need to make a lot of effort to break this level and go to the next one, go to the next one, go to the next one. And here I don't need that much effort. I can go consuming the liquidity faster. So if you have less contracts, the price is going to move faster, right? News. Do you know why news you have those big movements? Only because you don't have volatility. It's not like everybody's trading. No, it's exactly the opposite. You don't have liquidity. So, for example, we're going to have a jobless claim, for example, right? What we have is a few bots, not thousands, a few bots who already have a programming to read the report, get some keywords, and act according to those keywords, right? So the bot is going to read, interpret, and act in 0.0001 second, like better than any human. And then the price is going to move like crazy because we don't have liquidity. So if we have 1,000 bots buying because of the news was good, but I don't have anyone with orders there, the price is going to move 100 points because it's going to buy all the contracts. It's going to buy on market price. When you are trading news, you are buying market price. So you're going to buy whatever it is. So that's why the price is moving like crazy. You understand that? So it doesn't mean that we had a huge bar. We're going to keep going up. It was just the first reaction of the bots on the news, right? You have to understand that the big movement on your head is it was just the first reaction of the bots reading the news. It doesn't mean we're going to go up. Maybe we're going to keep going. Maybe not. Sometimes we're going to come back exactly to the same price, right? But it's the lack of liquidity. Now, because we have this thing called lack of liquidity, less liquidity, the price move is different. So you need a lot of effort to move the price on SP, but way less effort to move the price on NEQ because you have less liquidity. For us, what does it mean? It means that if you are going to trade momentum, NEQ is your guy because it's going to move 15, 20, 25 points like this. If you are trading towards a target or the best target of the day, SP is your guy because we're not going to be stopping just because of lack of liquidity, you see? So the trading plan on NEQ is also good. But sometimes the liquidity and the volatility is going to kill you because lack of liquidity. Got it?
Yeah, if you would have bigger stops, it would be all right if you could take that bigger hit.
Exactly. So I do that. I traded the trading plan on Nasdaq, but I trade it really, really small because I can take a huge stop. It's not going to kill me.
I see. I understand. Thank you.
Okay? But anyways, if you're going to do it, wait 10 minutes to do it. All right? Okay. Any other big news or big questions?
Yeah, so Eric, Obunaya here. You touched on sizing a little bit when you were answering this question. So I know you on Nasdaq, you recommend to use 1 micro for, say, the 25,000 Apex plan, which is just 1,500 drawdown.
Mm-hmm.
If I have, say, $5,000 drawdown on a 150K account, would it be okay to say do 3 micros, which would be equivalent of 4,500 if, you know,
You have you have $5,000 drawn down.
yes. So on NQ,
You could
3 micros.
you could go with 6 micros. Is the semi proportion that I'm using.
Okay.
You can take like 750 points stop.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. And then on ES, what would be the best sizing for 5,000 drawdown on ES?
You could go with 1 mini.
Okay. And then if I'm doing like the advanced trading plan strategy where I enter with say 3 contracts and then trim one on first target, would I still do mini or should I just stay on micro?
No, go with mini. Mini is good.
Okay.
Because in the end of the day, you're just gonna do this trading. That's it. Like you got to like 2 targets, 3 targets. That's it. You get out.
Okay. Thank you very
All right?
much.
No problem. And guys, listen. 2 secrets. Knowing where to put the stop is the first one, and knowing that you need to stop trading 11:30 or when you have a decent profit. Stop trading, guys. That's the only way to keep your money. Stop trading. All right? Okay. Now let me share something with you guys. In October, 16th of October, we're gonna be doing 1 year on Quantico Cap. It's gonna be our first year in business. We made a lot of money with Quantico Cap. It was beautiful. We made a lot of money in 2 ways: selling the Quantico Cap and also trading with Quantico Cap. But trading with Quantico Cap, it's my money. The Quantico Cap as a business made a lot of money. So we're gonna go for the next step. We're gonna do the franchise of Quantico Cap. We're gonna sell franchises of Quantico Cap. So you're gonna own Quantico Cap on your city. We're going to show you how to promote online. We're going to show you how to do live events. We're going to show you how to do the webinars. I'm going to give you special training on the tools and blah, 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 all those things. You're going to be an owner of Quantico Cap on your city, right? Right. Now, we are starting to talk with some people about that. And one guy that we talk about it is the couple that they are in Singapore. But they are in Singapore, but they are working with traders in Dubai. And this guy, actually, he was the first one interested in the franchise, since I mentioned it on the last webinar. He actually is a trader for more than 20 years, and he is doing hedge funding training for risk management. So he teaches people how to manage risk on hedge funding. So he goes to a presentation with a lot of traders, and he teaches those guys how to do better risk management. This guy is totally in love with Quantico Cap. His words is, there is nothing like Quantico Cap on the market, and I want to take this thing to every single hedge fund that I can reach. I'm going to sell for every single trader in every single hedge fund because they need this tool, because this tool is perfect. He's talking about the trading plan. He's talking about the DDF. He's talking about the gamma levels and everything that we have there that he loves. And again, it's not someone who starts trading yesterday. It's someone who's trading for 20 years, and he's actually teaching people on hedge funding. And he has his own courses on mentorship and all those things. So we are pretty much done with the franchising in Dubai. The one thing that I'm glad to share with you guys is we got like a very, very good feedback on the quality of the tool from one guy who knows everything about this thing. He's very, very good. He's actually trading, making a lot of money, and helping people how to trade, right? So I'm sharing this with you guys so you can be confident using the tool. So and he talked a lot about the trading plan. So if you are following the trading plan, take the trades and place your stop in a good place and go for it. If you are trading the DDF, take the trades and put your stop in a good place, protect your trades, scalp with a little point, a little money, and go for it. These two strategies on Quantico Cap can change your life, but you have to keep going with the strategy. Don't trade outside the strategy. Don't put the stop too short, right? And don't let a profitable trade become to a losing trade. That's it. Even if you're making a little money in a trade, it's okay. Little money is still money. You're going to have another opportunity to get a better trade later, right? Okay. So trust the platform, trust the system, and trust yourself. And most of all, trade small, because if you can't take stops, you're gonna break. That's it. It's something that I can guarantee. If you are trading too big, you're gonna take some stops, you're gonna break. Trade small. Up to today, I'm trading a $25,000 account. I understand that I don't have the 25, I have 1,500. I'm trading 1 micro, and that's it. Now, when I bring back my trading stop to 1,500, probably I'm going to start trading 2 micros. And for me, man, I am vida loca already. 2 micros in a $25,000 account, it's pushing too hard, but probably I'm going to do it. But that's the most I'm going to trade, 2 micros, the most I'm going to trade. Don't trade too big, because it's going to change everything about your emotional. You're not going to be able to hold the trades as much as you need. Okay, guys? Okay? That's it for today. Questions? No questions?
I'm just going to ask one, Eric, but you just touched on it already, around what's the future and the roadmap look like for Quantico Cap going in the future. I think, and you've given a great example there of the fact that this is here to stay. And for those of us that might be starting to make sort of planned life decisions around becoming reliant on the tool for an income stream while pursuing something else, that's really, really encouraging. So thanks so much for that. Is there anything else you can share that's time of what the vision is for the future? Hopefully this will be around for years and years to come. Is that very much where you're coming from with it?
Thank you. Yeah. So this is it. We are moving ahead. We are going to build the franchise system. We're going to expand the Quantico Cap to other countries and cities. We have a I always had positive feedback on Quantico Cap, but for people who are traders and my friends, friends are friends. But now I had a very good feedback for someone who doesn't know me. It's very, very good. And guys, you guys can't believe the quality of the analysts and programmers and physicians physics that we have working with Quantico Cap. Those guys are crazy people, like those crazy guys. They are those crazy guys. And we are building something amazing. We are right now working on a code that we are going to be able to show you guys exactly what's happening. Look at this. We're gonna have 2 lines, right? One line will be people placing orders, like the retail placing orders. The other line will be the institutional going towards those stops, right? So you will be able to see what actually the institutional are going to chase, where they are chasing, and when they stop chasing, and then when the market's going to go down. It's a little bit hard to understand when I'm explaining like this, but once you see the indicator, you're not going to believe. Like you're gonna be able to see what the institutional are doing to, sorry about the word, to actually fuck all the retail traders. They're gonna go for your stop, and you will be able to see this thing, right? So we are building this tool. We need a different market data to do that. We are putting together everything, and I think in about 30 days we're gonna have it. But guys, it's bias coming from me, but I'm building the best software for you to trade Nasdaq and S&P 500. I'm building the best one. The information that I have on Quantico Cap now is 10 times better than the information you have on Bloomberg to trade in Nasdaq. You can try. Like, you're not going to find anything good on Bloomberg to trade in Nasdaq. It's all subjective. On Quantico Cap, we have all the calculations and everything for you guys. Listen, guys, once you learn how to read those indicators, as I am reading those indicators today, man, I'm telling you, you can find a job as an analyst because you're going to be like a professional trader, right? But this is going to take some time, like meetings and meetings and meetings and mentorings. You're going to learn some stuff. Like today, we talk about the VANA, right? Keep your eyes on VANA. VANA is super powerful. Keep your eyes on VANA. You can put VANA around 11, 13, 12 on your chart to see where it's opening the wing. It's going to give you the direction that we probably are going to close the day, all right? And that's it, people. Thank you so much for being here. Most of you guys, thank you so much for being nice people on Discord. Discord is nobody's land. Sometimes we have to kick some people. Thank you guys to being very, very polite on Discord. And thank you for your loyalty. And let's keep going. Let's making money. And you guys also all have my contact. You have my contact on Discord. Most of you guys have my contact on WhatsApp. Don't suffer. If there's something happening that you think like, man, I'm not getting this thing, send me a message on WhatsApp, and that's okay. All right. Now, when you are going to send a message on WhatsApp, don't do like, hey, Eric, good morning. I'm not going to answer because like if I open my phone right now, I have, I don't know, 300 messages right now. 300 messages. Can you see here? Messages 300. I have to answer everything. So if you tell me good morning, I'm not going to answer. So you go there and say, hey, Eric, I'm having this happening like this. If you can send an audio, great. If you can't send an audio, write the thing, go straight to the point, and I'm going to do my best to answer you. All right. But don't suffer. You have a problem, let me know. We're going to fix it. All right. Most of the times, what I can tell you is if you are not making money, you are doing something wrong. You are working with the wrong stop. You are working with the wrong number of contracts, and you are getting profits too soon. Most of the times, or you are trading vida loca, not following any strategy. If you are trading the trading plan, if you are trading the DDF with the right stop, and you take profits on the lines or very close to the lines, I'm sure you are in profit because the system is working like every day for everybody, right? So the hard thing here is to work your discipline and your emotions. You don't need another system. You don't need a new strategy. You don't need a new course. You don't need a guru. It's not going to help you. You need to work on your stop, on your take profit, and your trust. That's it. That's the only thing you need. All right, guys? And I know it sounds like bullshit, but it's not. It is what it is. You need to work on your stop, take profit, and trust. The system works fine. Okay? Work on this, you will see you're going to do better. All right? Everybody good? Okay, everybody. So I guess I see you guys tomorrow. And again, any questions, let me know. Bye-bye, and see you guys. Take care. Good night.
Thanks, Eric.